One of my favourite memories of Book of Travels is right from the start. I got very excited and jumped right in, and I remember getting to the Dandelion Temple and being told to seek out the Mosslander on the western shore, and I did not realise it meant the western shore of that little island. So I travelled to the western shore of the Braided Shore and had lots of misadventures, near-death experiences, and discovered some really amazing things like the Jade Temple, and started to discover the obelisks, and it really highlighted just the depth and the ambition of this game, and it just got me very excited. So I'm just looking forward to see where the story goes.
So there's an event that happens weekly where you can buy and sell items, and it happens at night. And there's something so special about waiting for this market with other people. We exchanged no words, only emotes, we built camps, we drank tea, and we did funny little magic tricks. Even if we didn't exchange any words, and the only thing that brought us together was this night market, it stuck out to me. And I'm not sure why or how, because surely waiting an hour or two would be incredibly boring. But it wasn't. It touched me deeply, and I still remember it as a passing thought today.
I think my favorite experience with Book of Travels has hands down been when I found one of the secret areas and exploring it and completely enamored. Even though there wasn't exactly anything there, it just felt cool to have that own personal experience of, oh my god, I found this. Does anyone else even know about this?
It's nothing grand, but digging for pottery in pure orchid always fills me with warmth. Keep an eye out for the sparkles in the dirt. My anxiety's been too bad to play video games for a while, but remembering Book of Travels makes me brim with peace. It's a dream come true that there exists a world like this that I can step into. Braided Shore is overwhelmingly beautiful, and I can't wait for the many years ahead of experiencing that world.
I remember my first sojourn into the area known as the West Wind Shores, just gazing upon the great reanimated automatons of driftwood patrolling the lands in front of me. The wind was singing a song I couldn't recognize. Magic hour had struck, and I was just in absolute bliss. Then my J-brew ran out.
I have quite a few memories, but among my favorites I have are from when I would meet up with a friend I made here. We traveled a bit together, so it was fun to meet up and wander. We explored places like Mountain Secrets or fought off Kedums and bandits, sometimes with others or just the two of us, if our other companions decided to part ways after a few hours. I haven't seen my friend in some time, but I do hope that someday we'll meet again and explore the world with new companions to join us.
Book of Travels has been one of the most relaxing and enjoyable experience that I've had playing a video game. Everything from discovering new players down to discovering the language and exploring the world felt like an adventure in and of itself. I don't think there's ever been a game that has made me feel like I've been an explorer from start till now. And every time I load in, it's almost like I'm waiting for a new adventure to take place. Thank you for the experience.
My character, Thief, came across another player. Let's call them Sherry. And they were fighting a guard. I thought the guard had been defeated, so Thief cheered for Shuri, tossing Shuri sad emo because she had actually lost to the guard. They were both wearing red, so telling them apart was a struggle. Thief corrected his mistake by frantically spamming sad emos before rushing up to Shuri and running around her to shield her from any more threats. Shuri's laughter made me smile so much.
I've been spending hours just wandering in this world, finding scenic spots to fish or drink tea at. That's all I want. My most recent favorite moment was stumbling on Ilma near Mistkeeper's Toe. There was suddenly so much surprising blue, and it perfectly matched my cobalt guise that day. I felt I was stepping into a magical pocket made just for me. I did some fishing, took in the atmosphere, and I felt so peaceful. I love the fact that I can take a random journey with no particular goal in mind and find myself stumbling on wonder after wonder.
My favourite experience while playing Book of Travels would have been around the first time that I played the game. I was very new. I didn't really know how to play the game at all, but I wandered my way to a little fishing hamlet where I learned the skill to fish, and I was lucky enough to meet up with another player there who also happened to be fishing at the time. And maybe over the course of an hour total, we just sat there fishing together, and every 10 minutes or so we just used the little emotes to talk to each other every now and then, and it was surreal, really, because it was like I felt like a connection to this person even though I'd never met them in person, and I felt really connected to them, even just talking with them over images over the course of an hour every now and then, 10 minutes checking in with them, 10 minutes passing and checking in with them, and then eventually we went our separate ways. Later on, we just gave a little emote, a wave to each other, and then headed off in the different directions. It was such a cute little experience, and it stayed with me for a long time, and I really like making those experiences in Book of Travels.
Book of Travels is one of the first RPG experiences that I've been able to get my wife into. So I'd like to say that my most memorable moment is that first moment of sitting there in anticipation right next to each other as we're desperately trying to get into a server on that first day. But the truth is, the most memorable moment is the one that gave birth to, because we created two characters right next to each other with the romantic trait.
And being able to start off together in the serum fields, wake up among the sheep, pet them, and pick flowers, and hear the jingle from the computer right next to us, signaling that everything you do, they gain knowledge for too, in a true partnership.
So every sign we read, every cup of tea that we brewed wasn't just getting us deeper into the world, it was pulling us deeper in together.